Chapter 12, 31. Water Path. Quasi-Grandmaster, Translator, Atlas Studios. Editor, Atlas Studios. Southern Border, Super Goo Formation. Ba Quan Feng looked in Wu Clan's direction, wondering discontentedly. What is going on? This Wu Yi Hai is so patient. He is cultivating in seclusion and not going outside? He found it hard to believe. Wu Clan's members usually acted overbearingly. Once in a while, they would find trouble with others. Wu Yi Hai was Wu Yong's half-brother. He had very high status in Wu Clan, but he actually chose to cultivate in seclusion and normally did not interact with Gu immortals. Ba De shook his head. He said solemnly, "Now it seems this Wu Yi Hai is not simple at all. Or rather, he is even harder to deal with than the rank 7 Wu Clan Gu immortal earlier." Ba Quan Feng laughed. "How can that be? He is merely a lone cultivator from Eastern Sea." Old Treeman Bade looked at Ba Quan Feng. "If he is only an ordinary lone cultivator, how can he manage this immortal opportunity business so outstandingly? Even if we place pressure on the business, we cannot do anything to Wu Yi Hai. These last days we have prepared many ways, but this person completely ignored us. Facing our taunts, he chose to stay silent and endure it. Such a person is far more dangerous than other Wu Clan Gu immortals." Ba Quan Feng's expression changed. He breathed in deeply. "Lord Old Treeman, even you give him high praise. It seems this person is really outstanding. Why don't we go and ruin this immortal opportunity business to force him to act?" Ba De shook his head. "Impossible. He will definitely not do anything. If we expose this matter, the immortal opportunity business will certainly fall apart, since it is not allowed in the first place. But we will not be able to harm Wu Yi Hai, and we will even offend the 6 other clans with them. All of their animosity will be drawn towards us. By then, Wu Yi Hai would benefit from it and unite them to form an even tighter political force." Ba Quan Feng stared with wide-open eyes, bellowing, "Then what do we do? Wait, wait, wait for an opportunity." Old Treeman Bade said, "The opportunity that we can create right now is small and insignificant. In that case, we wait for a better opportunity in the future." Ba Quan Feng gritted his teeth. "Then wouldn't Wu Clan be above us? How long would we need to wait? We might have to wait for a very long time." Old Treeman Bade's expression turned cold. He no longer spoke, only looking at Ba Quan Feng silently. Ba Quan Feng felt an immense pressure from his gaze. He took 3 steps back, lowering his head as sweat appeared on his forehead. "Lord, you are too rash, little Feng. These last days, your mental state is not right." Ba De said slowly, Yes, Lord, I was wrong." Ba Quan Feng obediently admitted his mistake in an earnest manner. Wu Clan indeed lost a rank 8 Gu immortal, but they are still a huge force. The other clans are observing Wu Clan, but nobody wants to strike first because we have not uncovered Wu Clan's true foundation yet. If Ba Clan is the first to jump out and is met with Wu Clan's iron fist, we would suffer a loss while the other clans would benefit. Do you understand? Yes, I will remember Lord's words. You will stay in seclusion. If Wu Yi Hai does not come out, you will also stay inside, Ba De said expressionlessly. Yes, Lord. Ba Quan Feng had a bitter expression as he acknowledged this before taking his leave. Fang Yuan was still inside a dream realm. The Gu immortals outside all thought he was undergoing closed cultivation. Most Gu immortals thought that this was Wu Yi Hai's trait as an Eastern Sea lone cultivator. He had not adjusted his mindset. After all, lone immortals and secluded immortals love to enter secluded cultivation. A small portion, including Ba De, thought that Fang Yuan was purposely doing this to deal with their political methods. But nobody thought that Fang Yuan was secretly exploring the dream realm. Inside the dream realm, it was now a crucial moment. Young Master Long had already gained a huge advantage in battle. He laughed at Fang Yuan. You no longer stand a chance. You cannot win. If you surrender now, you can still save some face. Fang Yuan was covered in injuries. He was breathing roughly as he gritted his teeth, not speaking. This was the 7th scene of the dream realm. Fang Yuan's cultivation level was also at rank 5. But young Master Long was even stronger than him, at rank 5 peak stage. Not only that, young Master Long had many useful goo worms, and with his Dragon Man constitution, be it the defense of his dragon scales, or the regenerative properties of his dragon blood, they were on par with rank 5 goo worms. His advantage was too huge. Be it cultivation level, goo worms, or his own human body, Fang Yuan was suppressed heavily by young Master Long. It was already a huge surprise to the spectators in the dream realm that the fight lasted this long. In their opinion, even though Fang Yuan's spirit was commendable, this battle's result was already decided. Now you have less than 5% of your primeval essence. Let's see how you block my attack, young Master Long shouted as he pounced at Fang Yuan. Even though Fang Yuan was in a bad state, his gaze was very clear as he counted down in his head. After several failed explorations, he had already learned that he did not need to defeat young Master Long in this battle. He needed to stall for time. He needed sufficient time. Once time was up, a chance would occur. 7 breaths of time left. This time I should give it a try. Immortal killer move Unravel Dream, Fang Yuan called out in his mind. Ping! Young Master Long, who was approaching imposingly and arrogantly as he took large steps towards Fang Yuan, suddenly fell face down on the ground after tripping over a rock. The entire arena turned silent. All of the female goo masters who were cheering for young Master Long since the start of the battle went quiet. How could I make such a mistake? Young Master Long had a jade-like appearance, but his face was flushing red as he turned angry from shame. He quickly got up, shouting as he charged at Fang Yuan again. Fang Yuan could only barely stand now. His injuries were too severe. He was simply waiting for his defeat. The entire place started cheering for young Master Long again. Go, young Master Long! Defeat this overconfident challenger! I will remember this scene in my heart. Young Master Long is so charming. If only I could stand beside him, that would be great. If he could talk to me, I would be satisfied in this life. The male goo masters were roaring. The female goo masters were calling out while cupping their hands or holding their faces. Immortal killer move, Unravel Dream! Fang Yuan could only use this again, because he could no longer put up a fight in this battle. Whoosh! A soft sound echoed. Young Master Long's movement paused. He was taking large steps and was ready to win the battle, but now an unexpected accident occurred again. Maybe because he took steps that were too large, or maybe his clothes were torn in the fight earlier. But now his pants entirely ripped. Wind blew. Young Master Long felt a chill in his crotch. The entire place went silent. Even Fang Yuan was surprised, thinking, the effect of Unravel Dream currently is really quite peculiar. Ah! Suddenly, female goo masters screamed. The place went into a clamor. What is happening? Ha 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 ha! Young Master Long's pants ripped. So young Master Long does not wear underwear. The male goo masters were watching with interest, while the female goo masters were covering their faces, using the gaps between their fingers to continue watching secretly. But the view was quite disappointing. So young Master Long's, is this small? Young Master Long. His body was shaking intensely. His face was completely red. Veins were popping on his forehead. His expression was extremely scary and malicious. I will kill you! The shame in his heart was driving young Master Long crazy. He pounced at Fang Yuan ferociously. However, Fang Yuan smiled like a winner. At the next moment, 7 breaths of time had passed. Plop. With a soft sound, young Master Long's entire body self-detonated. His dragon blood splattered on Fang Yuan's face. The entire place went into a commotion. Young Master Long, why did this happen? Several female goo masters fainted on the spot. Did young Master Long kill himself due to the shame and embarrassment? It must be him. A goo master pointed at Fang Yuan. He must have used some evil method to kill young Master Long. He is a blood path demon. Boom, boom, boom. At the next moment, The spectating dragonmen all self-detonated one after another. At once, blood splattered all over the place. The surviving goo masters were in chaos. Fang Yuan blinked, worried that these people would bring problems to him, but suddenly the dream realm transformed as a new scene appeared. Puff! This seventh scene is finally over. Fang Yuan let out a breath. He had been stuck at this seventh scene for 3 days. According to the special trait of the dream realm, he had to go through scene by scene. Otherwise, he would need to repeat it endlessly. A moment later, Fang Yuan left the dream realm after failing the 8th scene. After regaining his senses, he treated his injuries. The dream realm caused severe damage to the soul. Thankfully, Fang Yuan's soul foundation was outstanding, and with Guts Goo, these injuries were no problem. More than 10 breaths later, Fang Yuan's soul was as good as before. Next, he inspected his gains. Not bad. My water path attainment level has already reached Quasi-Grandmaster. Fang Yuan's water path attainment level was originally ordinary. It was not even master level. But the main character of this dream realm was a water path cultivator. By the time Fang Yuan got to the 7th scene, his water path attainment level went from ordinary to master. After he passed the 7th scene, it became extremely close to Grandmaster. It seems that the protagonist of this dream realm had very high achievements. They were definitely higher than rank 6. Now that I have water path attainment level, I can annex most of those blessed lands inside City Well. In Eastern Sea. Wonderful, wonderful.